Hello, welcome back to part 2 of the Scan Red 83. We're just about to now put it into the wood burning mode. We've got it in the lighting mode at the moment, which is with both air controls open. So now we're going to put it into the lighting mode. So Brandon, if you can move forward to where the controls are. You've got the two controls here. Basically, you've got the top control and the bottom control. The bottom control is when you're lighting the stove or when you basically get aeration from underneath the grate. What I'm going to do is just turn that to the off position, and that now is in what we call the wood burning mode. Wood burning mode means that preheated air is coming in through the stove, through the bottom of the stove and over the top, burning off the tars, the creosotes and the hydrocarbons. Now, flue's not really up to temperature yet, but what I'm going to do is just show you what happens if we turn the stove into the off position. So we're going to just switch the stove completely down. I'm also just going to shut the grate inside the stove and let the door self-close itself. The grate that's inside that stove basically is a riddling grate, and you can also leave it in the open position for when you're burning smokeless fuel and you want aeration from underneath. It's also good for when you're lighting the stove. Now the flue's established, you can see here the clean burn cutting in at the back. This is a bar with a series of little round holes. Preheated air comes in through the bottom, over the top, meeting the tars, the creosotes, the hydrocarbons, and 30 to 40% of your unspent fuel. And you can see the stove is doing a great job here. If I open it up again, just the top control, you can see it picks up. If I open the bottom control, which is the lighting control, sometimes you need to do this if you do what we call in the trade a lazy log change. Lazy log change is where you've let the logs die out, there's no flame pitches coming from it anymore. You may need to just open the bottom just to give it a little extra boost. So, because it's going well, I'm just going to switch the bottom one down again. We're into wood burning mode. What will happen over the next half an hour to an hour, we'll put in some bigger logs there, we'll get it going really hot, and then basically what the stove will do is it will help to self-clean the glass. The glass will self-clean to about 85 to 90% of the glass will stay clear. So that is the Scan Red 83, live here at the Open Fire Centre, Durham, where there's always a warm welcome and a great cup of coffee.